oil to the pot. Okay, so I added some more peanut oil to that. The next thing is adding ginger. Adding ginger to this. So I'm going to do the same thing, shave the ginger off, shave the skin off the ginger. And finely mix it, chop it up. In goes the ginger, and I've got some salt, a decent pinch of salt, because I've got 2 punches, I'll do a pinch and a half of salt, and that is good to go. We're just waiting for the oil on that. Bring it back up here, so that is getting ready. Got a bowl over here, and here are the dumplings. I don't know if you can see them, but they've started to float to the top. And that's when they're ready. It didn't really take that long at all. Once they start floating, I should have touched these a little earlier just to separate them, because some of them, the wrappers are a little sticking together. But once you move them around with the whatever, chopsticks or a spoon, or stir them around a little bit, they will let you know that they're done cooking when they start floating. If you feel a little apprehensive to eat them so soon right afterwards, you can leave them in a little longer. They're not going to fall apart. They'll just cook a little bit longer, and the eggs that are in the mix will hold it all together. So I'll wait maybe like, I don't know, 15-20 seconds or something like that, although I know that they're ready. And in the meantime, I've got this is a chili paste. I don't know if you can see the label of it. It's a chili paste. It's the same company that makes sriracha. And I think right now there's a shortage of sriracha, but I use this with soy sauce as a part of the mix to add more of the savory and the umami and the saltiness of it. Just those two, with this ginger scallion garnish that I'm about to make. And that with the dumplings is freaking fantastic. So I'm just gonna add a bit of soy sauce in the bowl. I'll add some of this chili. If you don't like spicy, of course, you can omit the spice. So the peanut oil is heating up for this. The dumplings, I'm going to pull them out right now. And you can drain some of the water. And you don't have to. If you don't want to drain the water, like if you want them a bit soupier in flavor, you can keep some of that water into the bowl, and it'll just add with the sauce. So I think we're probably going on like close to half an hour, 25 minutes. Okay, so I'm gonna turn that off. The peanut oil should be ready soon. And peanut oil is one of those oils that has a high smoke point. And that's when you know that it's ready to pour on this mix. And once you pour it on the mix, it's going to sizzle, and that's kind of why I wanted to save it for this video again. You can look up in my profile, I made it last time, or a time before, last year or something like that, but it's always fun to do it again. So the dumplings are good to go. I'm just going to give that a stir. It's probably going to be mega hot right now, especially when I add this oil onto it. Look at my tan. I've been like out a lot this summer. Anyways, although I do have a bit of a farmer's tan. Anyways, yeah, so I haven't seen very many of you in the last like 2 going on 3 years. So this is as much, hopefully not going forward, as much social interaction that we'll have. Maybe we can get together. These are seriously so friggin' delicious that I would like to make these for you in person, because I know, or be with you so that you can make them in person. They're so friggin' delicious, and I'm telling you that now because when I eat them, I'll probably make like a delicious face on them. Anyways, I hope you've been doing well, and I hope you've been doing what you want, and that life is pretty good. That you haven't been too stressed about money and the economy and moving and bills and or relationships and life and like all that craziness. But yeah, if you ever want to reach out or whatever, reach out. I don't bite. Yeah, okay, so I'm just checking to see if the peanut oil is hot enough. I think it is. It's starting to swirl inside, so we will find out shortly. So I'm going to move this over to the side. I'm going to bring this into focus. I'll turn off my burner, and yeah, it's smoking. So my peanut oil is smoking, and I'm going to pour it on this. And you ready? Here we go. Ooh, it's hot. Round 1. Ooh. It's hot. Okay, so now grab another. And just mix this all up so that the heat of the oil cooks it all. I splattered the counter a little bit. And yep, so that should be good. I'm gonna just give this a quick wipe. Bring this back in, and let's see if it's gonna be too hot. I know it's gonna be too hot. So scallions, ginger, salt, peanut oil. Just a spoonful of that. A couple spoonfuls. And what I like about this is that if I didn't use this garnish in with the mix, I think there's a bit of a vinegary flavor in the chili sauce, and then it makes this whole mix a little bit vinegary. And if you're not a fan of that, adding this peanut garnish balances everything super, super nice. It just adds a depth of flavor, and if you don't like any of the ingredients, then, well, add your own sauces. But, yeah, okay. So I think it's still going to be too hot, but I'm going to see if I can avoid a facial burn and eat one in front of you. So good. So good. So good. Okay, I know it's going to be so, it smells freaking crazy in here. It's a little hot in here, but all that work in the last like 28 minutes that this video was, so worth it. I'm just gonna talk some shit right now so that I can let these cool down a second. So the pork was $4 a pound. I used half a pound, but to make this was a dozen, and I used maybe like an eighth of that. So it cost me like, I don't know, maybe $1, whatever an eighth is for. $1? No, that's a quarter. So 50 cents or something like that. Bamboo shoots, which of the whole amount maybe cost me 75 cents or something, or 60 cents. And scallions, they're like under $1 for a bunch. Peanut oil. The peanut oil, it'll make a bunch of this garnish, which I like, unless you have it for other stuff. What else is in here? Ginger. Ginger's like next to nothing. The wrappers were like $2, $2.50, or a little under that. So if you want to make this for yourself, and they freeze freaking awesome. So I'm gonna freeze a bunch of them, and then I'll have them ready for next time. And I know exactly what's gone in everything. And if you go to the store and you buy a bunch of dumplings, you don't really know what you're getting in it. Like, especially if it's like meat dumplings. You don't really know like what quality the meat is. So that's kind of where I'm like, oh, cool. Well, I know that exactly what I put into it. So I'm gonna freeze a bunch of these. They freeze really, really well. And the garnish is just the soy sauce and the chili paste. If you don't like the chili, if you don't like hot stuff, then just add soy sauce. Or if you can add like some other stuff that you like instead. But I found that this mix is just so good. Okay, here, let's see. Hopefully, yeah, I won't burn my face. Yeah. It's so good. So stinking good. Okay, it's not crazy salty. Holy, this is so good. Okay, when you're eating these, it's totally cool to slurp. If you're eating Asian food, if you're going out for like Chinese food or whatever, in a restaurant, you can slurp. It's not rude or anything to slurp. So that's why I'm slurping. But anyways, so I've got my dumpling here with the wrapper and the pork and the scallions and the ginger and the soy sauce and the so delicious. So delicious. I knew this was going to happen. It's going to be so good. I can't stress how easy it is to make these. But if you're too lazy, invite me over. Let's make them. Or hit me up and come over. I'll make these for you. So good. So tasty. Fuck. Okay. I'm gonna keep eating these and then I'm gonna make a bunch more. Put any comments or whatever. Yeah. Okay. Okay, one more. One more. Damn. These are so good. Okay. That's it. Let me know if you want to. No, I don't want to make another video yet. I'll do some other shit. And then we'll come back. Okay. I'm going to eat this and then I'm going to stop the video. And then you're going to put in your planner when you're going to make these. Or contact me and we'll make them. Okay.